Nikki's jaunt to Los Angeles put a powerful secret in her hands. The last thing the young and the restless Nikki wanted to do when she went to California was spend any more time than necessary with the bold and the beautiful's Deacon. But when it seemed he might be able to help deal with back from the dead Diane, Nikki took a second meeting with him. And while we still don't know what was in that envelope he handed over, Nikki also walked away with knowledge of a much bigger, potentially deadly secret, even if she hasn't quite figured it out yet. You'll recall that when Nikki agreed to meet Deacon at Il Giardino, the restaurant at which he worked, she caught sight of a mysterious red-headed woman lurking at the establishment's exit. Staring at the woman for a moment, it seemed as if Nikki felt there was something familiar about her, something she couldn't quite put her finger on. Of course, what Nikki didn't realize is that the woman she'd spotted was actually a disguised Sheila. Surely it's only a matter of time before Nikki finds herself reflecting on her trip and that odd encounter that she can't quite shake. More, Scott Clifton marks a romantic milestone should she call Deacon to raise questions. It seems inevitable that Sheila would overhear the conversation. And something tells us that Sheila, fearing Nikki might put the pieces together and realize that rumors of the loon's death are greatly exaggerated, might decide that the only thing to do is slip into another disguise and jet off to Genoa City, Wisconsin, in order to guarantee that Nikki not spill the beans. More, look who's coming back to Bold Beautiful. Think about how much drama that would stir up on both shows. Sheila might be looking to solve her Nikki problem, but she'd likely cross paths with longtime rival Lauren, too. Speaking of whom, has anybody bothered to tell her that Sheila was supposedly eaten by a bear? Shouldn't Eric have called his longtime friend and former paramour with news of her enemy's demise? Suddenly, Sheila would find herself facing battles in two different cities, what with her determination to keep newly single Brooke far away from Deacon, and of course her need to prevent Nikki from blabbing about her resurrection. It's no secret that the CBS soaps consider Sheila one of their greatest assets and have since she first captured our attention, by stealing Lauren's husband and baby, 3 decades ago on Young Restless. In fact, Bold Beautiful will actually be celebrating 30 years of Sheila with a special standalone episode devoted to the villainess, slated to air, when else, on Monday, October 31st, better known as Halloween. Need a refresher on the havoc Sheila created on both soaps? Check out the gallery below, which will catch you up on her wicked ways.